you go, ladies and gentlemen. Huh. My horse was almost died again. Because damn, I was being attacked apparently. Well, that happens, I suppose. Wait. I'm streaming now, kitty cat. You can sit here all you want. Yo. Don't know if you'll see, but look at that little girl. Ooh. Oh, we're a little further this way. There you go. Perfect. But welcome back, everybody. And if you already noticed, I did change the title because now we're almost level 56. But I have some bad news. Literally, I became I grinded a little bit when I came home yesterday. I grinded a little bit after 12 o'clock. I leveled up to level 55. And then I went to bed. And today I basically got into the game, trying to get as far as possible to go to level 56. So maybe on stream it could happen, or maybe really early tomorrow off screen it would happen. But I have some bad news, and that is literally with the experience boost of the server and an experience boost for this and the 2 extra experience boosts you'll get daily, I only got from 2% to 18 and almost basically 19. But that does mean that it's gonna take a long damn time for me to get to the next level, basically. Because those are 5 experience boosts upon tough enemies that also give a little more experience than the normal enemies. And I just got from 2 to 18%. That is terrible. That is really, really bad. So yeah, it's not gonna happen today because of course the experience boosts are now done. So the only experience boost I have is the one from the server and this one. But that's not really going to do that much if 3 of them actually also do nothing. But doesn't matter. We're just gonna do some missions basically. Like this area for instance, where I literally walked into a fray of enemies that were attacking my horse. And I was just like, well, I suppose that happened. So, oh yeah, you can also reset your skills when I am that level 56, and even right now if I really want to. So what I can basically do is, if I get to level 56, reset every single skill and put them all into my awakening weapon, because you can just use your awakening weapon just all day. There's no limit to it. It's basically literally a secondary weapon. If you want to use that one, use it all you want and leave this. So I'm thinking about actually doing that, because the awakening weapon is the reason why I choose the Musa. Because the awakening weapon, his attacks are badass and overpowered as shit. So, and I basically reset every single skill that I used in my normal weapon. Of course, some I will still keep in there because there's also skill 3 to get more health. So that's just better in general. I will keep that one. But like all the attacks and the attacks I never use, just get rid of them and put them in the... Basically put them in the awakening weapon, because that's just way better in general. actually, I will probably only use my awakening weapon after that. So I will probably completely get rid of this one then. Of course, it's fast, but like the other one way more. So, as you can clearly see, we're still not 90%. Literally, the experience for some reason became terrible right now. When I became level 50, when I was level 54 and I wanted to become level 55, no problem, just normal. Just get your experience boosts in and find an enemy in the desert and go kick his ass. And do that with the other enemies too until you leveled up. But with this one, it's just it will take a long time, basically. So there goes my entire schedule because I thought, all right, today we're going to level up. Today we're gonna get the awakening weapon. Let's do this. But nope, ain't happening. Oh yeah, and I said before yesterday, I said it was going to be a 4-hour stream, but I think we'll actually leave that. It's just going to be a normal 2-hour stream, because the 2 hours I can actually add to the birthday stream when I'm gonna do that, of course. So that will be fun. Of course, the birthday stream is going to be a big one, but the 2 hours can be added to it and make it even bigger, you know? So, I think I will actually do it like that then. Maybe I'm going to make it a 12-hour stream again. I do not know when I actually have to start. I know I've done a 12-hour stream before, but... There you go. Do some whooping skills. Now I'm just basically doing missions, so... Hey, how are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. There you go. Well, hello there. Because I'm still not at 90%. Now I am. And the annoying thing is, if you die, you will lose an entire percentage. And basically you have to defeat more than 10 enemies to get 1%. And if you die, that will all be lost. So, it's gonna be, I think, 3 days from here until I can actually become level 56. Knowing on how slow the experience goes, so it sucks. It just dropped to the bottom, basically. The experience you get, it just dropped. Probably because they know next level you will get a new awakening weapon, and they do not want to get don't want you to get it too fast. But I'm just like, bruh, why now? Why, when you're literally one level away, why then drop the experience to just rock bottom? Please. A noise. But still, eventually we'll get there. Eventually. It'll take a while, but I suppose just the way of grinding. Or the way of the MMOs. We don't even need to kill these guys anymore. I actually need to go further into the thing, but I'm just here killing them. Yup. Because I have another MMO I played, but when I became level 60, it just... Literally, you can, in 2 days you become from level level 0 to 60 in 2 days. That's how easy it is. But after that, it just dropped. I literally spent half a year to get from level 60 to level 80. Of course, I didn't play every single day, but still. Well, true. Well, they're cult, I think. I don't really know anything about them. I'm just here on a mission to kill them, basically. There you go. Oh, and I'm also a rich bastard again. From 2 mil in this game, now I've 50 mil again. So there you go. At least that didn't go even further down. Now I'm a rich bastard. I can buy anything in game. That's at least one fun thing from these missions. You get a lot of expensive loot that I never use. Nice! Well, sometimes you just gotta hang around, man. You just gotta hang around to see what happens. So... there you go. Suckers. That's why I think you can also a lot of times actually see the customs for the first weapons on the market instead of the entire package. Because for the most people, they are just, when they have their awakening weapon, they will never use their normal weapon again. Same as me. But I don't think I'm actually gonna sell it. Because why would I? You still get some buffs for it. Of course you'll never see the weapon itself again, but still, you still get the buffs. So... still not at 20%. Do you want to help out me grinding? Buy my shirts, and then I will climb to 50%. If only it was like that. Buy the shirts in the description, and I will gain a level. And just shirts are 500 euros or something, or $500. But I will gain 1 XP or 1 level. So do it. And a really crappy quality shirts. There you go. Because the main, the weapon I'm using right now is not really weak, but it's boring. You do not really have any spectacular, awesome attacks, and the awakening weapon does. He can literally, if with one attack, it will put the awakening weapon, shank it into the ground, and 5 fire pillars come out of the ground and just roast everyone. That's awesome. Or fire tornado, or just me flying to the ground and then just smacking it in or just flying into the air and just smack the weapon into an enemy, and then you have an earthquake. It's way cooler than this. So, welcome back. Done hanging around. The rope broke, didn't it? Nice. Always happy to help. Do not know what I did, but happy to help. Ow. Alright. Nice. Well, I just started this year, basically. When it came to Steam, a friend actually gifted this game to me for some reason. I don't even know why, but So probably, of course, I was grateful because this game is not cheap. If you think about it, and it's a good game. If only I could have my awakening weapon already. But still. Ooh, World of Warcraft. Nice. Well, I just don't want to, or at least I just really don't feel like paying for an account right now. So, alright. Because I do have a CD of World of Warcraft. Don't know if it still works. Because of course you have a lot more expansions. Well, hello there everyone. Well, not much to do here. Let's go. Because I can clearly see that people are being sacrificed, so I have to do something about that. Alright, man. Well, have fun in the game. Let's see what changed. Don't think it... Well, you had the new World of Warcraft, I think. But I think that came out to the 16, not to the 17, actually. So, would there be anything new? There's just a cluster of enemies over here that I can kill all at once. Beautiful. Look at that. Booyah! And it still doesn't give me a lot of experience. It did before, but not anymore. And this is a level 50 mission. So you would expect to at least get something, right? Let's see. Can I not save them? They're literally shrine victims, and I can... Is this saving them or just straight up killing them? Oh, there you go, it saves them. Of course, it doesn't matter if I do this, because they will just respawn, but still... It just feels good. It just feels better. What do you want? With your weird wooden shield. Or wooden plank. Get on the ground! Because the birthday stream is gonna be even better if I already have the Elgato before that. But I do not know when we are actually getting, or at least when they decide to get it, because of course. And that's on purpose, because of course it's a present. So, because I already know that I'm gonna get it, but don't know when. But still. So, but it would be awesome if I actually get it before that, because then we can do a good long stream. Then 12 hours is gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy. Because now I'm just like, well, probably this game. Maybe that game? I don't know. Because for the most part, it's also a lot of times if I feel like playing that game specifically. So... Because last time I did a big stream, we had all the Legend of Zeldas in the list, basically. So, because I'm not gonna probably play one game for straight up 12 hours. So, but I don't have a lot of games that I've already played. Besides, of course, the MMOs. Because the MMOs you can just play whatever. But sadly, our kingdom doesn't have anything new, so there's literally nothing to do there. I'm all basically done with that game. If only they added new story, then I wouldn't be, but well. Now I'm playing this game and getting that high level and just being as dedicated as in our kingdom. There we go, mission accomplished. Well, I cannot save more victims, I'm sorry. But I gotta leave this place now. I'm out of here. Huh. See, I closed my windows at the just the perfect time. Because it's raining now. Awesome. Oh yeah, and actually, it was, yes, or at least before yesterday, the last stream I did, I was being a little doofus, basically. Because I was complaining on why I couldn't summon the Black Spirit, right? I couldn't even create the scroll things. That's because you need to clear every single story quest. But basically with this game, if you accept a story quest of someone, you can also accept a different story quest of another one. And basically just have multiple actual story quests that you have to clear before a boss stack up. But for some reason I just couldn't see it. I didn't see it, but I had 5 story quests besides that one. I had 5 different story quests accepted. So obviously I could not actually defeat the boss because I still had to do all the other ones. But now that's done. And basically you were fighting, it looks way different than the Black Spirit you have, or had, literally, right now. But you were actually fighting him. Because he wanted to basically he was using you to get more power, and with that, when we were going to fight each other, it was basically meant to wipe you out and become stronger, and basically going to wipe out the world. But we defeated him. Hey, champ dude! That's because Black Desert is a cool ass game. And it's not a Korean game. It's made in the Netherlands. Black Desert is, I think, made in the Netherlands actually. So, and it's not a bad game. I really like it. There you go. He's back to normal. Well, when we first started the game, it's just a weird ass blob now. Anything else? Don't think so. Well, wall of enemies, but nah. It's not really that special, that one. I think I've already done that one before. I suppose there's nothing else to do, literally, than just grinding. So, let's go! There you go, close all. Do not want to read that stuff. At least I think it's made in the Netherlands. Didn't really know much about this game before I actually got it as a gift from someone, so... A guild house is starting for auction, but of course you probably need to do that with your guild funds. And sadly I probably do not have enough. So... well. At least I'm rich myself in the game. 50 mil, oh yeah. Or at least how long it will last. Because I don't know how long it will actually last for. Because that was also when I got my costume. When I bought that on the marketplace. After that I just started buying stuff that I just wanted. And then all my money was gone. So, well. See, it's all the way on north, right? Yeah, those guys again. We're not gonna really get any experience, as you can clearly see. Alright, the wizard was just here. There's not really specific an enemy area itself. Alright. I suppose. As you can see, we still have some stuff that we can do here as well. But for now, we're just gonna literally just clean up all of this a little bit. Because you can see, I do not have any story quests accepted. First side quests. So... let's get that over with, shall we? Actually get rid of this. Well, not sell anyway. I'm not gonna get rid of that one or these two. You do get this a lot more though. Just the crystals. And they're quite expensive, so... in other words, way easier to grind. Actually... couldn't get rid of you for some reason. cannot move item while riding a mount. I'm not moving it. I want to throw it away. I did the other two. Huh? What? Why can I not give away, or at least throw away that item because I'm moving and I actually could do the other two? That's a little weird. But well.
Hello there, I'm Laura.
Well, nice weird voice in the air. Probably the first things I'm going to do is just upgrade this thing. Because oh boy, it needs it. It needs it bad. It's gonna be interesting though. What games can I still play after that? Because of course I have Empire Total War, and that one is already quite aged. I have Civilization 5. I think that one can still run. Because basically Empire Total War has a little advertisement in it when just the Intel i7 came out, basically. It runs great on i7. Yes, it does. But it doesn't really matter if you have a potato graphics card, so just saying, then it doesn't really matter, and it will still just lag. So, you know, it doesn't really matter. Because that's basically what I'm thinking with this PC. The i7 cannot really push out its full power, while basically the graphic card is a potato. So there you go. But the graphics card will be last on the list, because knowing it is the most expensive and I need a lot of other stuff for it at first. So, well, it will not be the last thing. Because sadly, I do have to buy 2 new screens. So, yeah. Sucks a little bit. But I will probably buy the 2 new screens at the same time as the processor. So, because sadly the motherboard I want to get can only get one HDMI or HDMI or something. The better version than what I have right now. So I actually want to put stuff on still. There you go, because I cannot use that anyway. So whoop, I can use that, but I just buy the upgraded versions. Because I have enough money anyway. Look at that. I'll just basically get that as 50 mil. Because, come on. We're really close to it anyway. So there you go. That's why I have the bird again. And I got one thing pre-ordered for 1,000. Or at least 1 mil. So, just in case. It's got my horse. There you go. Woo. There you go. Just want to recover it because its stamina's a little bit down.
Try sprinting across an open field on the back of a horse. It feels so nice.
Recover. Yes, please. Distance. Oh, really? Distance is too great. It's right there. It's literally right here. Come on now. Really? So in other words, you basically have to put it inside the stables. Is that it? Is it too great now? Boy.
Customs in Hydaelyn aren't as rigid as Calpheon. Calpheon is a ruthless place.
There you go. That was kind of covered. Just saying. If anything else I can get rid of? Can I get rid of this now? There you go. Does my pet need any food? I'll just give him one. Because when this gonna run out again, I'll just get rid of my pet. I will not literally get rid of it, but I will just put it in... well, sort of put it in storage, you can say. At least an area where it's not being used. So it also does not take any food. Because I do need the weight limiting grease. Literally. There you go. Come on! Move it, boy. Move it. So. Yeah, let's just go clean up some side quests. Because I did the contribution points and energy one. But now that of course is both to 140 and the mission reached a level 56. We're on it, but it will take a little while. And I still have this one. Deliver the Imp's red ore to Dad. But for some reason I cannot even talk to her, so still have these ones. This one is almost done. I was busy with it, but for some reason I could just not get these two. And again, I'm burpy as all hell for some reason. It's weird. So, but there you go. Damn! Speedy ass horse. Or just lag. That she basically already passed me, but the game just loaded her in. So, or you're just standing there with your cart. Oh yeah, and you can actually also just buy horses at the stables. You don't even need to catch them, you can just buy them. Literally. And they're not even that expensive as well. They're just 500,000. That is basically one dark black stone. And there you go, you can already buy a horse. So that's why there's so many people basically riding around in a cart. Because you can just buy 4 cart horses. Or wagon horses, and then just buy a wagon license and let's go. That's it. That's basically all you have to do. But I'm like, I don't know if I really want it. Maybe eventually for quests for the guild, maybe? I don't know. Because the wagon goes crazy a lot of times, so I don't know. I guess we just have to see about them. Boop. Here you go. Is it actually raining or is it just my power supply? It's raining and is my power supply. And there we go, as tradition, the game grows again. Potato, you're awesome. Now I have to restart the thing again. Yep, it froze. Because why the heck not, right? Just get that, close it, and yep. Open it up again, and let's go. Because basically after I was done with this game, I just went to playing Dark Souls 1 again. Because my friends and I, or at least my friend and I, have probably figured out something, or at least not just now, we actually had it a couple years ago already figured it out, that you can literally spam the boss souls and you get the souls, but you do not get rid of the boss soul. So I've literally been, every single time when I start playing Dark Souls 1 now, I've been going down level 1, basically from when you start the game, just go to Blighttown, kill the boss, because that's the closest boss you'll get a boss soul from, and use that one to become overpowered. Basically, what I have right now is 30 Fid, 30 Stamina thing, 30 Dex, 30 Strength, and 30 Resistance. So basically I flew through the first couple areas, because of course, you're not meant to be that strong yet. Could have used the strongest weapons in the area already, because most of the time you'll keep holding on to them and then you'll use them. But I could just like, well, bruh, let's go. So, yeah. Because now I'm building a lightweight halberd build, I think. Just with a sword on the side, just not plated armor, but not heavy plated armor. So probably the Silver Knight armor is what I'm going to go for. Maybe giant armor, but that is already overpowered. It's basically the lightweight version of Abel's armor. it's overpowered as all heck. So, yeah, just leave it at that. Sword at the side, halberd in hand. So if I ever needed something quicker and just for close corners, just a little shorter range, I'll just can pick my sword.
Yep.
So, there you go. Well, don't get off your horse, you doofus. Let's go. That's basically what I've been doing. Because sadly, if I could, I would have done it in Dark Souls 3 and 2. But they fixed that problem in those games, so I cannot do it anymore. You literally have to focus on one thing and keep it at that. While in Dark Souls 1, you can just keep adding souls, level everything, basically just keep leveling, keep leveling, keep leveling. And it doesn't matter. If you want to switch, you can switch. So, yup. Never had everything at 99 though. Never had one thing in general at 99. But I have a feeling you actually need cheat engine for that. Because at one point the souls will just be so high that you need to level up. That it's just no, it's not going to be done. 99 vid. How would that look like? I think your health bar would just be off screen. Just maybe if you have a widescreen wouldn't be though, because of course that is just wider, so you'll just keep going. But I don't know. Why is my back so itchy? Probably because of stupid ass mosquitoes. Assholes. So yeah. So again, today, not gonna be a leveling day. Tomorrow, probably not. I will, of course, go off screen to actually keep going. So, just in case, you never know. Of course, my horse is completely healed, but still. And my horse has really overpowered armor, but still. Come at me, bruh. So I'm just picking around. I don't even care if I die. I don't even care if I lose any souls, because I have boss souls, and I can just literally get them back right there. So just doing ridiculous fashion souls. Basically, I have heavy armor with skirt, because I'm just like, bruh, that fancy. Looks ridiculous and dumb, but I like it. Maybe you're gonna want to go for the Black Knight's halberd, but I think you actually get that one quite late in the game. So, well, at least you have a chance that they drop it somewhere mid-game, but a chance. Sadly, if they're gone, they are gone. So, and only a couple actually drop it, or at least some sort of drop it. Ah, somebody bought the item. Oh well. Got it up for 1 mil as bid, so somebody bid higher than 1 mil, seems. Because they're only 500,000 silver, but I'm going just up 1 mil, boom, let's get it in there. Basically, I can buy 2 of those cargoes. Well, you only can have 1, but it doesn't matter to me. Yeah, actually, if you go, I actually do have 50 mil officially then, because I will take in the pre-order that will actually give me the 1,000 money or 1 mil back. Because you already pay in advance. So you cannot put up a number and do not have that number and basically fuck yourself. That cannot happen. You need to have at least that money, or else, well, too bad for you. You cannot pre-order that item, or that amount at least. There you go. At least we're 20%. Only 80 left. I expect maybe, just maybe, we can actually get to level, or at least to 25%. It would be way better though, because if we get 25% every single day, that means it will only take us... Right now, if it happened right now, it will only take us 3 days from now. So it would be a lot better. But still, you never know. Back in the day, these guys, I had to kill them quickly, or else I would have been murdered. But now I can just like, well, remember press, I'm ready. Even if it's an entire army, I'm ready. Let's go. I'm not even hitting him. Ah well. There you go. Nice. Because of course I do not want to play this game for too long. Because I think I'm already playing this game for about a week now. So, and of course a lot of people do not like this game. And there are also some other people that do like it, but probably not in the way I'm doing it. And the people that do like it are probably going to go to somebody else that is more professional. And also higher level. So, because basically the pro stuff actually happens when you have your awakening weapon already and already have quite a lot of skills in it. So, and that's not me. That's not me for sure. So yeah. Moore's not being murdered, so there you go, I like that. Because actually I was also thinking today, maybe I should go for a 1070 Ti and then later upgrade. But I'm just like, I'm gonna get the money basically for free in an entire year, so if I can eventually pay it back anyway, because I'll just get rid of 30 euros already from the entire thing, and then at the end of the year I can pay it all back. So there you go. I will not run into debt or anything. So I'm just gonna go pull out. I'm just like, well, gotta get the money anyway, right? So I only have, well, you get 200 a month, I think. So it will take 4 months to actually get that thing. But still, doesn't matter. I have to buy a lot of other stuff first anyway, so. Nice. Because what I need is power supply. Actually, power supplies. That's it. Nothing else, I think. Well, of course, in a different case because it has to cool a little better. Because the motherboard is just good, and I already have an i7. So basically, what I need is a different power supply, a different case, and that's about it, actually. Of course, all the other stuff I can add on. That is what I want, but it's not really what the PC needs to at least get or to use the 1080 Ti. Only the power supply has to be changed, because it's just, the power supply I have right now is just too small. The minimum that the thing can take is actually 600, and this one is 300, so that will not even, probably not even start up the graphics card. It's just like, really? Maybe spin it for one, just for once, and then probably the power supply will actually burn out. So. But I do not really need a different motherboard specifically for the graphics card. So maybe I'll hold on to that for a little bit. It'll already save me 100. There you go. But we'll just see. We'll see. Oh, my body's still heavy because I've been picking up, or at least my penguin has been picking up all those items that I do not need. Literally, I do not need those items. But there you go. I do not need all of this. No use. There you go. That was easy. That one. Well, now I just normally have to kill them. There's not really to get a boss, basically. There you go. So at least to unlock a boss. Because I already fought that boss and I already killed him as well, but it's a daily boss, so you can basically do that one daily. So there you go. And then you basically have to do this area as well. And then after, I think you got a couple. I think you only need to kill 5 of them. And then you'll just run to the other side of the world, go summon that monster, kill it, and that's it basically. And the next day you can do it all over again. Of course the loot is quite good, but I'll sell it anyway, so for me it's not really useful. So yeah. Hey Simpika, long time not seen, how are you? Welcome to the stream. So yeah. There you go. There you go, we're done with that, or at least almost. Oh, don't need to kill you anymore. Sorry. Sorry I smacked a really sharp weapon into your face. I'm sorry, alright? Well, I'm doing great. Yesterday went for the very first time back to the place where I was born for a day. Well, partially. Not literally to the streets and the area, but at least in that direction. So, a lot has changed. Way more buildings. But still, it was cool. I'm really happy that I did actually go. And next time I'm gonna go again. So. And did a walk on the beach. We walked quite far actually. So. It doesn't matter. Some walking is always good. Whoop. So yeah. And tomorrow we're actually going to continue with the chicken house. So we'll get that done as well. Not how... do not... no, how long it will actually take still though. Because now we're actually doing the fencing for the house. They already have a little house to be... or they used to stay inside when it gets cold and of course when it's dark. For their own safety. Because you never know what will roam around at night. So then it can go outside. Ow! And we can almost, at least I can almost start counting down my last days of being 17 and still count as a teenager or young adult. Almost. Because often, or at least August 18 will be done. And I will be 18. And officially will be counted as an adult. But I do not mind though. Because I have a feeling my personality is not really going to change. I've actually a slight feeling that it's already quite adultish. If that's even a word. So. Nobody here! Well, I can talk to the lamp? I think? The thing? Alright. Nice conversation. Doesn't really open up the map as well, so where? Nope. It's almost time. It's probably just gonna be a normal day. Yeah, of course, the birthday stream, that's gonna be different because it's not a 2-hour stream. It's going to be a 12-hour stream, but still. I'm already done with the mission, well done. But I still have to kill some. I will. Now we just go on to the next mission. At least if the Black Spirit doesn't have anything else. Well, he does, but not the ones I want to do. So, there you go. Nah, I don't think I will not take a lot of fall damage, but I'm not gonna take the risk of actually jumping down there. We'll save a lot of time if I will make it, but I don't think I actually will. So, whoop. There you go. You'll make that. Excuse me, coming through. Thank you. Just got a lot of your friends, but you know, it's part of business. You've killed me before as well, so we're even, right? Right, guys? No? Alright, I'm leaving. I'm out of here. There you go, there's my horse. Haha! Horse. Where are we going, horse? I don't think we need to go inside the castle. Just saying. Don't think they will be really happy to have a horse inside their castle. You have a health bar for a reason, you know that. There you go. Haha. Perfect jump. On his head. Woo, 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 woo. Almost jumped off the cliff there. And killed my horse. That was close. Well. Again, look at all them ships down there. Mine is somewhere in there as well. Sadly, mine is not that big. It's just a small little fishing boat. Potato, come on, you can take it. Come on, PC. You've already crashed once today, so at least with this game. Ooh, like the red one as well. Cannot really see it. As you can clearly see, because there are a lot of ships through each other. Don't really like the blue one with the horns. Little too much, you know. Little too weird. Well, that's a fancy ass color, I suppose. A lot of people apparently have that with the two horns up front. I don't know why. Doesn't look good. At least that's my opinion. But I don't know. Let's go talk to this guy. What do you want? Because sadly, he has been turned back to normal. He's no weird creature in a coat anymore. He's now just a little blob with teeth. Again. So many missions. I already have quite a lot in progress, but I'm not going to do these because I've already done them before. And I'm not going to do these because I need some armor that I don't have, and I'm not going to buy armor that is even weaker than what I have. So, I'm too lazy for that. Alright, so he does not have anything else to say. Let me sell this again. Just get rid of it. There you go. I do want to actually go out into the sea again to get to... see, where was it? To get to this area over here. To just see what there is over there. But I know it will take quite a while. Because again, the ships are not the fastest of mounts in this game. So... I don't know. Maybe... I've been on my ship for quite a while, so... I suppose. Maybe there's actually something there that I can do. Durability is still good. There you go, take it out. My horse will just stay on the docks, so no problem there. Let's see, where's mine? Somewhere here. In the, you know... Yeah. Haven't really thought about that, didn't they? Is this mine? I don't know. Oh, I'm on something. Oh boy. I didn't really think about this. Yes, we're out. There you go, we're free. We actually made it. We survived. Because I really like that design. That this ship has, basically. This one looks really good. But there's also a different one, because of course the blue, on ships it's not really color that I want, just normal wood color is better. Because it's a ship. So, you know. Anybody want to go aboard? You know, we're going on an adventure? No? Oh. Well, let's set out to the ocean once again. We're not gonna go to the different continent, because now I already know that we cannot go there. It will literally be an endless sailing adventure that I do not want to begin again. I've already done that before. The winds are not really in our backs, I see. Probably because we're between cliffs and not really in the open sea. So... This is basically our speed. But you do not want to swim in this area of the ocean, because that is slow. That is really slow. So at least this is something. Well, there's already water in my ship, but I suppose that's fine. So you set the coordinates. There you go, we can put a thing there. Can we put a thing here? Yes, we can. You don't have to do that, just saying. Oh, one ship is actually sailing in from another player. Maybe we can say hello. So he basically bought his ship in Hydael City as well. Because that's the annoying thing. If you buy your ship in Hydael City, you have to bring it all the way over here. And that will take quite a while. This is actually an NPC ship. Oh, that's an NPC ship. Boring. So, because you will go at this speed the entire way until you get there. So yeah, it will take a while. It will take quite a while. But at least I have the patience for this, because I like this, literally. Ah. Well, what do we have here? And I keep burping, I really apologize for that. Somebody bought a ship and just left it out there in the open, huh? There's nobody there. There's no one there. And he hasn't even upgraded it once. Actually, maybe he has to... Ah, come on, mate. I think he has to cargo. He can carry more cargo. See? I don't want to go underwater, you crazy? Come on, get up! See, can I climb on? Don't know if that will count as... There you go. Yeah, he can carry extra cargo, I see. Alright, pretty cool. Just steal his ship. Yeah! No, I'm not gonna steal his ship because mine is way better. Because the only thing I need is that cargo, basically. And then my ship is completely maxed out with the best stuff he has. So, a little weird that somebody just left his ship here. Of course, eventually it will just despawn in the close, or at least be stored in the closest dock, but still. Did the guy actually get ashore there and just died? You know? Maybe he actually jumped down and he had so much fall damage, or he was not that high level of a player and had that ship and straight up just, you know, died. Because I will keep the ship actually. I'm not gonna sell it, even when I get the bigger ship, because you never know what might happen to the bigger ship. Plus, I can also use this one as the warrior. Basically, I can use my horse as a warrior. I can everything that is in the same family. Basically, I can use between characters, and the family are the Blue Knights. So. Still weird why it just looks like that on the map. That I have to take these weird turns just because of that. Why? Let's see. We still have a little bit to go, I suppose. Because of course you can also jump on these ships and go with them. But then you can basically not take your time here, because eventually they'll go back. And you have to wait 20 minutes. 20 minutes for them to get back again. So just don't. Just no. But I actually want to get it on the map, so that's why. I just want to see what's there. Because that's the last big island, and then we got everything. I think it's actually going to turn up the speed now, because we're going into less shallow waters. Because again, we're not going out in the ocean, because sadly you cannot go to the next, or at least the other continent. Well, the NPCs can, so maybe if you would jump on a ship of the NPC, you could, but I have a feeling eventually legit just disappear on you in the middle of the ocean. And you'll just fall down into the ocean and just be stuck there. Because you can buy flares for a reason, again. So, I'm probably not going to take that risk in doing that. And I got my own ship, so why would I jump on an NPC ship? Well, of course, the bigger ones are a little faster, but at least I can take my time exploring the islands with this one, because it's mine. It will only leave when I leave as well. Hopefully. But of course, if I'll take too long, it will despawn, and that will suck. So, not gonna stay out there for that long. So yeah. It's also, I think, there is a dock on the pirate island that you can store your ship into, or else it would suck if you're literally just grinding over there, and you'll just get, or at least the ship despawns and you're just stuck there. Maybe also a thing I can do. Actually grind at that island. Let's see. Let's see where it is. That's over here. From 55 to 56. So maybe we could actually grind on that island. Because as you can see, it's not that far away from the main land. But still. Ah, nice. Twitch has it. Twitch has that nod, apparently. Well. So again, I'm not gonna go auto sailing, because that will literally do this. Because it will follow every single nod. Or little weird angle that he would, like that one, that he has to do. And it will just waste more time, because the speed is same. So, as long as I know where to go, and how far it will still be away, it's fine by me. So again, it's gonna take a while. It's not a fun thing to look at. But maybe there's a chance it is worth it. Maybe. Just a small chance. Well, all the clans are right here, because I am one. So, what up? A little weird that he just zooms in. I do not want to have that. There you go. Nope. I actually want to go further angle, but without him zooming in, because that's a little annoying. So, just like this, but then around completely, instead of just, you know... Well, you can do this. Sort of. Apparently. Basically, you cannot even do that, but, you know... Just trying to make some commentary, you guys. Just bear with me. It's in the ocean with just music and nothing else. Well, and the Pingu somewhere on the bottom, walking behind me. There you go. We entered the desert region basically because the music changed. Everybody stays really close to the shores though, for some reason. I actually would have thought that I would see a lot of people sailing around, but nope. I'm the only one. Yeah, NPC ships, but those don't count. So, they don't count. Oh yeah, and there's also another day, well, I will probably won't be streaming, because then there's a medieval fair here, and I will probably, with my entire, well, partially my entire family will go there. So I don't think I will be streaming then, because there's some good music, or at least some good bands are gonna play quite late, maybe 12 o'clock. I think that's at least the first they go. Also depending on, of course, how far or how the weather is. Because it's all outside, it's not inside, it's just all outside basically. It's literally people in medieval tents and all that stuff. And I like it, it's pretty cool. And I'm actually going to, well, again, burping. I don't know why. Why do I always burp when I am streaming? It's so weird. I have just no problem with that. But then I'll start streaming and it just keeps happening. Just weird. But I'll probably also be clothed, or at least get clothes on the same kind of medieval style. So do expect some pictures of that as well. Oh, there you go. You discovered something again. So in other words, we got a lot of things on the map. There you go. There's no NPCs here though. Fish drying yard 1. Alright. Fish drying yard 2. Dinglehard Island. Dellinghard Island. Alright. Now we can go over there apparently. Because it's not that one. Because I do see an island over there, but would that once again be... Uh-oh. There's a fish over there, so you should watch out a little bit. A whale! Actually, or just a plant. It could also just be a plant, but I'll not take the risk to get too close to it. Because you never know. I think it's just a plant though. Not really look at it. Sadly, I do have to keep pushing the button of turning. Because literally, this is what else it will do. It will turn the ship towards the direction I'm looking at, and that's a little annoying. So, yeah. Maybe I can also discover this island. While I'm at it. I already partially discovered that island, I see. Yep, it's just a plan. Alright. Just a plan. What? We actually have a person fishing over here, but no ship. Of course, it's an NPC, but still. Actually, there you go. Thank you. Well, hello there!
Don't give me that sugary, sympathetic look. This place is just right for me. It has its own way of life, its own rules.
I see, I see.
Struggling to survive every day. Doesn't the sound of that pump you up?
Oh, so he wants to specifically be Bear Grylls. Alright, alright. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright. It's basically just a private island. He just decided to... well, just to get... That's why, because I was actually thinking, why is there no NPC ships here? But that's for that reason, because he literally is not going to leave. So why would he need a ship? Because he is exciting of the thrill to survive, try to survive every single day. But alright, I'm fine with that, I suppose. Woo! Actually excites me in some way. I think that soon I will be 18 and I will officially be counted as an adult. Then that, basically that part of my life will start. Adulthood. I like it though. It's gonna be an awesome adventure. And a long adventure, but I appreciate that. At least let's hope it will be a long adventure. Do not want to end it all already. Because if you basically at the entire lifespan you'll think about, well, 18 goddamn years. Well, basically now 21 goddamn years of school life. And if you're a person like me, you're just like, school. Just let's get school over with and finally start my life in the way I wanted it to. Because that's why I'm happy on becoming 18 and an adult. Because after next year I'll be done with school for the rest of my life, basically. Well, I hope I will. And then I can finally start up big schedules. Just basically go in, get into the world, explore, and not have to worry about. Well, I can do it. Well, if I have a driver's license, I can do it in vacations, but that's different. Because that's only in vacation days, you know. Then you eventually have to come back to your normal schedule. Basically, after that school year, if I have a driver's license, I can just do it every day. And it doesn't matter when I come back, basically. Well, of course it does, because I have to stream. But you know what I mean. You don't have to come back at a certain time because you have to go to school tomorrow. You have to get up early, because then it's finally over. Then I can get up early for exciting stuff that I planned myself instead of go to school. But I don't really care about school because in the end, it doesn't really matter. At least what I'm learning for, because literally you can learn that yourself. Literally, most of the stuff in school you can learn yourself, or your parents can learn it to you. So, yeah. But still, I suppose it's social training. But in the end, Twitch has helped me more develop a social, at least to talk and to be more out there. Twitch have helped me develop that way more than school ever could. So, because for the most part, the people you talk to on Twitch are the people that are basically that have a good character, and on school you have people that are your friends, so basically those are the people that have the good character, but more than half of the school are mostly assholes and will try to make your day as horrible as possible because they find it funny. And after, well, it's not happening now. The entire year it hasn't really happened. Because I'm just like, boy, I don't care. Because I'm doing I'm just enjoying myself while streaming. So, the joy of streaming and actually getting people to watch the stream and actually growing the channel is way more excitement. It just cannot be ruined by a guy in school that's being a dick, or at least is trying to be a dick. So no, it doesn't really work. So That's why I think next year, next school year is going to be great. Because then I can actually get to the point with better PC, upgrade equipment, more games, driver's license, so I can actually go to conventions myself. And of course with my friend, but instead of parents driving, you can just do it yourself, you know. You can just plan everything out instead of, well, you gotta leave then because they of course want to be home at that certain time. You can just do it, well, I don't mind when I get home. I have my own car, I'll drive myself. And if you just have your home key, then you can just get in at that certain time and be home, you know? Because again, if I'm 18, then of course I'm officially legally allowed to drink alcohol, but I'm still not gonna do it. It's just ugh. Even smell of it is already like ugh. You get that is just pure destruction in your system. Alcohol will make you drunk, but it will also destroy stuff that you need in your life. So no, I'm not gonna drink any alcohol, even if I'm 18. No, not gonna happen. Of course, I have had alcohol before, because sometimes it's in chocolate, or sometimes it's in certain food, or just, but not actual like a beer or wine or anything like that. No, not gonna happen. Or whiskey. Nope. Ugh. So, do you think I actually have to find a job eventually? Because of course, eventually I do have to live on my own. And I don't think Twitch will, at least I don't think Twitch will grow, or at least my Twitch channel will grow that fast. And I will get so many donations that I can actually buy a home. And then, of course, people, the banks are not going to lend you any money because if you do not officially have a job in their description. So they think, well, you cannot pay for it back though, so we're not going to give it to you because you don't have a job. So yeah, buying a home is going to be complicated stuff, but at least I'm a person, I don't need a big home, you know? Basically the house that I'm living in right now is already perfect, but of course it's my parents' house, not mine. So yeah. It's already good enough. I do not need a big house. Even in the future, if I ever get a lot of money from this or from something else, I do not need a big house. For what reason do you need a big house? It becomes only more expensive in the long run. Because it's more expensive to buy the house. It's more expensive to heat up the house. It's more, or at least it takes more time to clean the house. So no. And I'm not really a person that literally has a lot of stuff and never can actually get rid of it. Because this room is just normal. And my bedroom is literally a bed. Of course, with now the chickens inside it, but those will be gone out of my room as well. And just 2 tables, basically 2 little desks. Little tables where you can put stuff on. And that's my entire bedroom. And then you have this, my office, basically, and that's just desk, my working station, couch, well, TV, desk, I suppose, and that's it. That's literally it. That's my entire room with furniture. Of course, there's some little crooks and crannies, but it's not like it's just bombarded. My entire room is bombarded with stuff. It's just there, you know, it's there. So yeah, and we're actually not gonna get to 25 today. Not gonna happen. Well, at least on stream, it's not gonna happen. So yeah, and maybe somebody will actually enter my life as well at some point. I don't know when, because I'm not really like, right, I'm 18 now, let's go! Because I haven't seen a lot of girls my type, you know? At least in school. Because they're all the same, but I've already ranted about that way too much, so. Because of course I know there are probably some of the girls are nice. So, but most of them I've just been, or at least they want to be friends, but in the end they want to be friends because they get attention, you know, and that's basically it. There you go. Let's get ashore, because it's basically the island that I wanted to go to anyway. There you go. Boop. Alright, we're ashore. Not breaking my entire ship, is it? Alright, good. Before my ship breaks, and that's it. No! Oh! It's literally an island I cannot go to. A hidden wall island. Ah, come on. Really? It's literally an island I'm not allowed to get onto. Really? Because you can clearly see I cannot walk any further. I can walk back, but not further onto the island. Come on. So once again, we've literally just been wasting time here. That's boring. It's really boring. Because of course, I'm not gonna go into a student home. Because of course, I cannot stay there after I'm done studying. Plus, you have to pay rent, and I'm not even going to try to get a house where you have to pay rent, because in the end that will be more expensive than just buying a house. So there you go. And you're not allowed to change anything on it as well. So at least not any big stuff. So yeah. It sucks though. You're not even allowed to go on this island. It's not that far away from out of the main world. Because literally the main thing is just right in front of us. You can just get on land there and you're inside, you're in the desert. So, hey Subwolf, welcome to the stream. How are you? Oh yeah, Subwolf, now I actually understand why they call it, it will take a long damn time before you actually get to level 56. Because, as same story as in Our Kingdom, after level 55, your experience will drop to rock bottom. Literally, I had the server, because basically the server has an experience boost right now, again. And I had the server's experience boost. And 3 or even 4 experience boosts myself. And basically from 2% I went to 18, and that was it. And before I became level 55, that would have given me a full level. So, hey look, a shark. Nice. So yeah, it's probably gonna take 3 or even 4 days until I can actually get to level 56. You want to be done, you know. You just want to get to level 56 and get over with it, you know. Just get the awakening weapon, and from there I'll just see. Ah well. Because I don't really have any other games I can stream though. So at one point it's good, because I can stream a game for longer. But at the other side it's just same thing over and over again. Just leveling. Not even doing actual missions. Yeah, I'll just see. Literally. What I'm doing right now. So. Actually, there's a little place in there. But I'm not going there. Because basically I need to go back. Because I went to an island I actually thought I could go to. Knowing that it is literally right next to actual normal land. But apparently there's a hidden wall and you're not allowed on the island. For some reason. Well, maybe I just decide to actually get rid of all these side missions and just go to the pirate island. Because now I am basically strong enough to get to fight the pirates. So maybe that will give me some good experience. Because that's level 55 till levels 56. And I'm level 55 right now. But I have a feeling that will still take quite a while to sail over there. Because that's all the way over here. But I suppose we don't really have anything else to do, right? So yeah. See, that's why I do not turn on auto sailing, basically. Because it goes the same speed, but it will do all these weird ass things right here. For some reason. At least that's straight for a long time. For some reason that isn't. Then we have this straight for a long time. Then we all have this. Then some straight stuff. Straight. Well, you can literally just do this. Just, you know, go straight like that. Instead of actually from the shores of this and then go over there. But alright, that's just my opinion. Eventually I will have one of those ships. Life goals. Again, life goals. So yeah. This is what I said, I guess my mother, when we were on the beach every single time as well. The beach looks awesome. If only I could get one of those ships and just go, you know? Just put it in the water, get this little ship to go to that ship, blow this little ship up with one of those cannons, because why the heck not? Michael Bay. There's just Michael Bay, you know? What up? And just go into the ocean with one of those ships. I will be fine with that. Yeah. The old-fashioned sailing. So. Ass. No? No ass. Ass. Aw, yeah. Well, we're going into one island right now, for some reason. Ha! Jinxed! Because now we're going over here. We're almost on the straight part. Here we're actually still going to discover some extra islands, like these two. To get the map a little bit expanded. Because there's an entire area after this. This is literally not even half of the entire desert. There's this entire place as well. That is reachable, because as you can clearly see, there are enemies here. So yeah. It's gonna be something. Then I'll probably go back to Dark Souls 1 today, after this. Just to make the ultimate Halberd character. Because when I actually started Dark Souls 1 up today, I was so ready to just have the soul, you know, to have the boss soul and ruin it first, try and basically get rid of the boss soul and only have the soul once. Because then I would just straight up start over again. But luckily I still knew how to do the wombo combo of getting endless boss souls. So I'm lucky with that. So again, I'm now just overpowered as all balls. Because there's still actually quite a lot of people that started playing Dark Souls 1 again. Because I've already at least encountered 5 summon signs of actual players in Erlando. And it rarely happens these days. And even at the very beginning of Erlando for some reason. You still have to go to actually get the bridge down. To actually go to the other side of Erlando. But nope, there were already summon signs there. So actually quite a lot of people started playing Dark Souls 1 again. Probably of course because you can literally put a cheat engine in that one and just become max level and you know, or at least have everything maxed out and just go. And the Dark Souls 3 and 2 sadly doesn't really work that well. Well in Dark Souls 2, but not in mine, because I have the Xbox version. So that ain't happening. So yeah. Well, This is probably going to be the rest of the entire stream. At least we're going straight now for a long part, so we're going at full speed, basically. Yeah, true. But I don't think that will work on the Xbox version. That's basically one reason why I maybe, when the Dark Souls 2 becomes really cheap and has the 2 DLCs, maybe then I decide to actually buy it on PC. So, just so I can just dick around, because I've already played the games millions of times before. Dark Souls 2 was easy, literally. That was the very first game when I was just, after the very first playthrough, I was just like, well, don't need a shield here. Don't need heavy armor in this game. Let's go. So. Alright. Well, I'm just doing it right now. Well, basically, I'm exploiting the game. It's not really cheating. Because it's just a bug that was in the game with getting the Endless Souls. So. But still, you can get overpowered really early on, so. I think there are also some other people that actually are new to Dark Souls 1 that were playing it. Because I saw some weird ass, or some dumb choices that some people have done when I could actually summon them. With certain just weapon choices or certain armor choices or combos. And of course you see a lot of naked characters walk around, because of course everybody wants to try no armor, no leveling playthrough. Just not even gonna bother, because at one point I'll know I'll just die, and the other time just take too long, so we'll just get bored. Another reason why I literally use the Endless Souls thing, just so you can become overpowered and fly through the game. Just because, why the heck not, you know? So. Do hope I will get the Black Knight Halberd soon though. Or else I have to play through the entire game to just get it. And that basically destroys the entire purpose of getting it, because then you don't really need to use it anymore. So. It was basically the first thing I did when I came out the asylum, as every professional Dark Souls 1 player does, is go down to, and of course that knows that cheat or exploit, getting Endless Souls, is going down into Blighttown right away, not leveling, just go to Blighttown, kick her ass, because it's not even that difficult, actually. I've also done it in deprived mode without leveling. You just have a club and a wooden plank as shield and nothing else, and you can still do it. I've done it before. So, it's not really anything special. Of course, I'm not the only one that did. Or the first one. And just use that soul to basically become what I'm now. I think I'm level 72. Most of the time I stop actually using the exploit at 100, but now I'm just going to, if I can level, I'm going to level. So maybe 200 even, because PvP is dead in Dark Souls 1. I know for sure PvP is dead. Maybe some people decide to actually do it, but it's not really a thing that actually happens hardcore. Basically after Dark Souls 2 it didn't happen anymore. So. Sadly I do not have this game just different, or at least not on Steam, or else I was just like, well this is happening, let's get some Dark Souls rolling. But nope, just dicking around Dark Souls 1, or just another game in general. Of course what I can do is open up some Mario Kart. Just do some, in the Dolphins emulator, just do some random ass Mario Kart until we're actually, you know, on shores with this game. Because this is going to take a while. So. I'm not gonna try Twin Snake again. That game is cursed for me. Or at least I'm no friend with Twin Snake. So, I'm not gonna try that. Same as Ocarina of Time, not gonna happen. I finished that game and I will probably never get back to it. Maybe in a couple years, just to look back. Majora's Mask, I have a feeling I'm just never gonna finish that. Because I just find that game complete trash. But you know, that's just my opinion. Again, my opinion. Because I know I did say it on the internet just now. So, I'm fine if everybody else finds it a great game, but I just find it trash myself. So, do not strike my channel for no reason, you know. So, well, true. Then it's just a fact. Then it is trash. There you go. It's a fact. But, so, and Harry Potter, for some reason, all the Harry Potters just don't work. They have a weird ass sound glitch, or sometimes just straight up crash. So there you go. Not gonna play that game as well. Because I did play Harry Potter 2, and that was it basically. That's basically the only game I played of Harry Potter. Did I also play Harry Potter 3? Well, I tried to play Harry Potter 1, but that game just straight up sometimes just crashed and dicked over my entire OBS with it. So I did not finish that one. I don't think I've played Harry Potter 3 or 4. Because I know for sure I have 4. But I don't think I have 3 actually. And I did want to actually play them in order. That's why I started out with Harry Potter 1. But the Harry Potter 1 was for some reason just suicidal in general. And basically ended his own life as much as he could. But took OBS with him. So, not gonna happen. I did put up the video, or at least the streams I did of the game. With me just cursing at the game a lot because it crashed again and I needed to start it up. But of course, OBS did not want to start it up in the first window. So you'll basically have to go in the second window. And that looked like garbage. So yeah. Because this game is in the second window as well. That's why I can literally do this, and you guys see it. So yeah. Because if this game wouldn't be on Steam, then I would just play one of these other games. So I'm still praying that maybe eventually, HuniePop will be allowed. Because I'm gonna stream the heck out of that, if that will ever be allowed. But I have a feeling that will not be allowed. Come on, it's only boobs. It's only boobs. They should probably put in a system, you know? Put in a system with, that you have to, if you're gonna stream a game that has nudity in it, or is actually just based on nudity, like HuniePop, that you just put it in the title, or just put it in a certain setting that people that are not, because of course again you have to put in your age, that people that are just stupid enough and literally put in their age and basically are not 18, that they can just not get to the stream. Well, other people can because they're old enough. Maybe they should put in a system like that, but I don't know how that will work. Because of course probably half of the entire people that use Twitch will be getting half of all the streams, because come on, we all know people are gonna take advantage of that and gonna play the weirdest nudity games, you know? Because that one thing I find weird, why is Nekopara allowed then? Of course you don't see nudity, but you do know what they're doing, and actually in the text they're gonna say what they're doing. And they're making the noises. You only do not see it. But apparently that is allowed. So, what? Maybe before now just get banned. Twitch is actually listening to me. What? Well, then I'm lucky because I've already streamed the games, but still. So yeah. Also, for some reason on YouTube I did not get an age restriction. While other people had to heavily censor the game, that of course had more people watching. Are we even moving? Well, we're sort of moving. And I did not even have to do one thing. So I'm fine with that. Not that I would actually censor it to get rid of the age restriction, because I'm not making any money of it anyway. So who cares? That's why when I'm getting a copyright claim, I'm not like, well, let's remove this video, because I do not make any money on it anyway. So who cares? And I'm probably never gonna make any money on the videos on YouTube, so who cares? You know? So, oh, of course, some people cannot watch it in their country, because of course, if you go do an anime game and one of those songs is copyright striked, or copyright claimed, most likely people in Japan cannot watch it. So, like every single Nintendo song, people in Japan are not allowed to watch all the videos that I had song requests in. They're not allowed. It's a pretty cool ship. Is that ship actually from a person? Or is it an NPC ship? Hold on. Boring NPC ship, alright. As usual. But there you go. Basically, if I would sail that way, I would just go into the dock again. But why did you go there? See, that's what I mean. You can just go straight. But for some reason, it has to do it like this. That's just weird. Well, there's a person there. Hold on. Changing course. Want to know what that person is doing over there. Come on! Turn the wheel! There are two people over there. Alright. Just random ass people on an island, I suppose. There you go, let me already turn it a little bit, so we can just go. There you go. Boop. Nicely parked. There you go. So what are you guys doing over here? Stranded or just...
I can't forget the look in Takros' eyes that day. I had no choice but to run away from Takros.
Alright, so he actually ran away. But what is he doing here? There's an entire world out there that he could actually go to. You know. Something else here, or is it just this? The guy. Well, I can collect stuff, but that's boring. Nobody does that. Come on now. What? So yeah. Probably gonna take a couple days. Because of course I will go online myself every single day to just grind up a little bit before stream. But of course, if it is gonna be as much experience as we had today, then I have a slight feeling that's still gonna take a while. So do not expect much. And it's a little annoying because I actually thought today was going to be the day that I will become level 56. But no, because the game is like, well, only one more level, huh? Fuck you. Get more hours into the game so we can have a better rating, you ass. So yeah, and apparently it's decided to rain really hard, so again, I'm happy that I closed my windows at the right time. Or else I would have had to run towards my bedroom to close the window. Ah well. At least, is it raining or is it actually just windy? I think it's both. Yeah, it's both. I got a cat. It's both. It's yeah, it's quite heavy. It is. It is a good time to go sleep. I'm not gonna make it late today myself either. I'm probably gonna go to the island, and I have a feeling when we are at the island, that will literally be the stream. So, yeah. Do hope I also get my car license as fast as possible, you know? Because we do have to do a car meet again. Just like we did with Wolf Boss. Just do a car meet. But where are we actually gonna meet then? My house? Probably not, because I'm the one that, of course, has their license, so I need to drive. So... probably something we wouldn't really matter to just would be discussed on stream, but, you know. Whoa! Yeah, it's true. Well, he is spending a lot of time with his family, because literally he went on a family weekend, and I've never heard of that before. People going somewhere in a weekend for some reason. So you don't know. Maybe something happened. You never know. Or maybe he's not allowed. Or he has a job. Or because he leaves his PC on all the time, so that's we cannot really count on that he is away because his PC is always on. So well, he's also playing. I did see him playing games sometimes, so you know. Don't think we did something wrong, because what would we be doing wrong? We literally didn't say anything different. Never, actually. That would offend him or something. So yeah, maybe that would just have more skills in games, but you know, you just have to take it. You're just lower than us in skills of gaming, but you know. Nope. Well, in Black Desert, because I'm the only one that is level 55 out of us three. So, and I have a feeling Wolf Boss never even made another account again. And he sold the other one, or at least tried to sell the other one. So, it's probably what I'm actually going to do is when I get to level 56. Of course, I'm not going to stream that, because come on, that's literally this all over again, but then with a different character. It's probably going to try the wizard, but I have a feeling I want to try the female wizard instead of the male, because I think the female wizard has a better awakening and just better, yeah, wizardry in general than the male version. But I don't know. I just want to try the mage or the wizard. It looks cool, so something else for once. Because then I have the tank, I have range, and I have speed, basically. So but of course, I'm not going to stream that, because then, because then again, there will literally be this all over again. Only with some extra stuff, because my wizard can then already go out into the ocean with this ship, and it has a purple gold horse. Because the fun thing is, I am now actually thinking about buying a wagon, knowing that you can literally just buy the horses at the stable, and basically the wagon itself at the stable, for nothing, for no silver at all. One of those horses literally cost 500,000, and I have 50 mil again. So that's nothing. So, oh no, the value back has less than 24 hours remaining. No. Because I really need all the extra space. Maybe the carry weight, because that's going to be annoying, because the carry weight is going to go down, but still. Jeez. It's going quite loud. Ah well. There you go. Still haven't been losing any weight. Well, now I'm 93.5 kilos. Because basically what I'm doing right now is just lifting. Not even really trying to lose weight. Because I think, for the most part, I'm just fine with a little belly. Because of course it's not an actual, I'm fat, belly. So it's just, well, I play games. Deal with it, y'all. I'm not a guy that literally goes to the gym to get pumped. So I don't even want to be that guy, because those are most of the time just assholes. And they don't even have time to do anything else, because most of the time they're just hanging around in the gym, because ooh, you never know. Maybe they'll miss a workout. Ooh. So well. Of course, some muscles I'm fine with it, but not really a guy that really want, because you have to maintain it. So in other words, then you're literally forced to keep exercising, or else it's all going to turn into fat again, and you'll basically start all over again. So as long as I just don't get fatter, you know. But luckily that it hasn't been happening at all. So, jeez. Damn. It's going wild. And I can clearly see the distance that we still have to make. We're not even going to make it in the island before we even have to end the stream. What? Huh? Because there's only 5 minutes left. So then again, we waste basically another entire, well, a little less than an hour sailing. Because it was, I think, 1 hour and 10 minutes when I started actually trying to go to the other island. So I will probably be back though. Tomorrow, just to the mainland, because knowing that maybe I'll probably get destroyed at the Pirate Island, but you never know. There could be a chance. Maybe there's a good experience, because it's from 55 to 56, so you never know. Maybe that island is literally meant for you to level enough to get to the awakening weapon. So, because it's really specific levels. Only from level 55 to 56, instead of 50 to 56 or 53 to 56, because there's still a couple levels in between. This island doesn't have any levels in between. It's just from that level to literally when you level up. So, you never knew. And knowing that you can also buy potions there, so. Before there's literally the experience get dropped, but you have to go to that island to actually get the same amount of experience that you had before you became level 55. If that happens, then oh boy. Oh boy. Ah well. It's all wet outside now. At least my car's getting cleaned. Because for some reason, every single time when I go outside, my car is not dusty. But for some reason, there's some sort of dust on it. It's not really dust, like it's just being old and dusty, because of course it's outside. So, he's also not, luckily not getting worse with his rust. Nothing at all, actually, so I'm really happy with that. It's not just rotting away right now. That's actually completely done. So, the only thing is what I still need is just a couple tubes and a battery, and then he can just run again. So, yeah. Maybe that's probably going to be the first thing I'll do with my monthly, or at least that money that I get from the school thing. Because that's 200, so basically I can already get a battery, the tubes, and some extra stuff for the car to just get it going. Because all the other upgrading and that kind of thing and just making it a little fancier can go over time. It's not necessary to at least get it running. Because what it needs is what I want to get before I will actually get on the road. Is, of course, what I need is the battery, tubes, maybe new brakes, just in case. Because the last time when I actually used the car, it was not really bad. But of course, then he was not standing still for almost half a year. And now he is, so there you go. And some stuff I can put in the tank to clean the engine from the inside. So there's no stuff in the engine that will just destroy the horsepower or just destroy the engine in general. So, and then I think I'm done for the most part with the car, because I like the car how it looks right now. Of course it needs a little freshen up on paint, because of course it's an old car, so the paint has gone a little bit. Well, it's still just a black car, but it's not black anymore. It's a little light bluish. And of course, different wheels, because now I've just for fun I've painted my wheels blue. But in the end, I actually want to get different wheels for it. But that's also not necessary to drive the car. So, for the most part, it's just done. And all the other stuff can go over time. Because with my PC, I need the stuff upgraded. Because my PC can already run some games it can not even run anymore. So there you go. But well. Eventually we'll all get to it. We're almost there. Only 1,000 meters to go. Because now we're basically already 2-hour stream, but I'm just gonna keep going till we actually are on land. Just because. Why the heck not? Woo! Well, this ship can actually easily take 2 sails, or 2 masts. Because like if you move this one a little backwards a little bit, and actually the other one further up front, then you can basically keep, 2 masts, and in other words, make things goddamn faster. Because you cannot buy another one. This basically, the one I have right now is the upgraded version. And basically the maxed out better version. But yeah. This is its speed. Because the thing I have up front also makes it faster. The things I have on the side, the little nets, also makes it faster. And probably when I get the cargo, also makes it faster. Because those are just extra buffs you get with it. But of course, a ship is a ship. It will probably just stay the exact same speed. Or at least it will not really go fast, for the most part. But oh well. It's wind powered, so it's to be expected. Now I'm just gonna end the stream now. I have nothing else to say, so there you go. Oh well. So ladies and gentlemen, while we go to the end screen, I do hope y'all didn't really go that smooth. Nah, a little fast, but alright. Ladies and gentlemen, do hope you have a beautiful day, evening, or night, depending where you are. I think it's now drier outside. Not saying that I'm going outside, but less wet. But, ladies and gentlemen, again, do hope you have a beautiful day, evening, or night, depending where you are. Sadly, no level 56 today. Probably not tomorrow, or maybe if a miracle strikes my experience, then maybe tomorrow, or the day after that, or maybe the day after that. But we'll get there. Maybe I will not even stream it all the way, because of course I'm gonna level, or at least I'm going to grind off screen as well, or else it will just take too damn long. Because if you think about it, 2 hours is nothing for MMOs. It's nothing. So, yeah. See you guys tomorrow. Please, just let's strike a miracle. And just let's get to 99 before the stream starts tomorrow, you know? Do me a favor here, you know?